I'm not going to say Zion's a top 20 player. I still don't think that. He is top
What?
30.
He's a top 20 player?
I don't
Boy,
think.
this boy need to be slapped with a bottle of baby oil, man. What the hell is wrong with you,
Here's
man?
the ticket. Hold on, ticket. Hold on.
I'm not saying he's played. There's not 20 players playing better than Zion right now. I'm not saying that, but I still think overall he's not one of the 20 best players in the NBA.
This is actually an improvement ticket because he actually said 35 players before.
He's the best player on the best team of the best.
This is an improvement because
I'm saying
because Mars said he could name 35 players better than Zion. I'm like, what?
Mars, how well they're playing right now. Zion is playing at a top 20 level. I don't think he's a top 20 player.
Top 20.
He's playing like an MVP candidate right now.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, I still don't think
Jordan Award, baby.
I could, in my opinion, name 20 players who I still think are better than him. But
Mars, here's the thing, though: is Zion isn't even playing as. I don't even think he's playing up to his full potential. I think Zion got a couple more notches that he could take it up.
I hope he
better.
Even if that's true,
he gonna need it. He definitely gonna need it.
Hit the rewind button. Mars, 20 guys, go.
Oh, okay. I have the list.
All right, well, you know I'm putting you in this tight Zoom. Let's do it.
Hey, Mars, before you start, when he say some bullshit, y'all better cook him the same way y'all be coming at me. Go ahead, Dad. Go ahead.
Luka, Embiid, Giannis, Ja Morant, Steph, Jason Tatum, Kevin Durant, Donovan Mitchell, Damian Lillard, Devin Booker, Trae Young, Kyrie Irving, Pascal Siakam, Paul George, DeMar DeRozan.
Whoa.
DeMar DeRozan?
You said
You
Pascal
don't believe
Siakam.
that, Mars?
You said
Mars, you
Siakam.
don't believe that. You do not believe that. You do not believe that.
I can take off DeMar DeRozan. There's still a lot of names left on the list.
You said Siakam.
There's a lot of names left. Hold on. There's a lot of names left.
Let's still
We have an issue with DeMar. I think we have an issue.
You don't believe DeMar nor Trae. You don't believe that.
I believe Trae Young is better than Zion.
Siakam is better than Zion.
I believe Zion Williamson.
Don't do that.
No, I believe Zion Williamson is better than Zion Williamson with every ounce of my being. I believe Pascal.
I know, Tone, you a front runner. You are absolutely a front runner in Toronto. But man, go ahead, Mars. I'm sorry. I'll take
DeMar.
Where you at right now?
Well, 1, 2, 3,
DeMar.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He's at the capital. 10, that's what he's at.
11, 12, 13, 14. I was at 14 and I was at 15, but I took off DeMar.
Go ahead. We don't need to hear 20. I want you to keep going until you can't go no more. You can't go no more.
Yeah, I'm Anthony Davis, Jaylen Brown, LeBron, Jokic, Brandon Ingram, James Harden, Jimmy Butler, and then
buckets.
You said,
and that's where I'd stop. Where I'm saying those guys, I'm confident. I believe.
You said B.I. Hold on. You said B.I. is better than Zion right now.
Yes, I think Brandon Ingram is the best player on the Pelicans.
I'm
not saying this. I don't rank.
He isn't. Okay,
I just think they're better than my basketball.
He thinks that Brandon Ingram is a better player.
They're a better player.
Zion is playing better than damn near everyone. I just said
some of them right now.
Zion's playing better than damn near everyone. I just said.
Hold on, but even if you look at Zion's numbers from the first, his numbers is way better than Brandon Ingram. If you just look at his numbers from when he came in the league, just from the games he's played. I mean, if Lowe pulls up his career average, and we talk about him being hurt and him just not even being at his best, this dude out here putting up damn near 20 and what's Lowe? What rebounds he averaging, Lowe?
This is basically the second season where he's been 25 to 27 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists.
Yeah, the rebounds, only thing I need to really improve is the rebounds. Bro, other than that, man, bro, you talking about dude that's averaging 25? Bro, Brandon Ingram had season when he came in the league, he was averaging like 9 points, 12, 13 for them first 3 or 4 seasons. Zion coming to the league smoking dudes, man.
I need to understand
Zion is better than rookie.
But where are you? How are you? Because I semi agree with Ticket there. Like, there's never been a year where BI's been a better scorer, in my opinion. At best,
Zion's the best scorer on that team.
Okay, but at best, even playmaking, I think that it's even. But I would also lean more Zion. If it's rebounding, I would also say Zion. Like defensively, I guess, but it's not as if like I think BI is improved, but it's not like he's that good of a defender to make the argument.
The reason why I guess I'm lower on Zion is I think his scoring is great in the regular season. I don't think this is going to translate in the playoffs to the level it's at right now. I think it's going to plummet in the playoffs. So if I'm wrong, let me finish. If I'm wrong about that, then everything I'm saying about Zion it crumbles. The reason why I'm so low on him is because I don't think this is going to work in the playoffs. I don't see the playmaking Zion that everyone else seems to see. This point Zion, he can't pass the ball with his right hand. I can't see a playmaker with someone who can only go left and pass. He doesn't.
My man.
Great
I'm gonna say
passer
this to
kicking
you.
out in only one way. Like that's not great.
I'm gonna say this to you. Zion is one of those dudes where all that other stuff doesn't matter. He's so big and strong. He can get to his spots, and he's so skilled. He can find other guys. You can't. He's one of them dudes. He's like LeBron, bro. You can't stop him. He's so strong. You can't stop him from getting to where he wants to get or doing what he wants to do.
LeBron could drive both ways. He could operate out of the pick and roll. He had a post game, and he was a much
but no. I'm saying Zion doesn't need that. Zion is so forceful.
And I think he's going to need that in the playoffs. If I'm wrong about that,
I'm telling you. Hold on. I'm telling you why he's not going to need that, because on that Pelicans team, they have enough other playmakers. They have enough other guys who can allow him to have enough space to operate to do what he's going to do. It ain't like you're going to get to the playoffs and he's going to shut Zion out of a series. They're going to get to the playoffs. They're going to ride Zion in a 7-game series. So to me, you looking at Zion going to average around 28, 29. Probably about 8 rebounds and about 4 or 5 assists in the playoffs. Here, I don't think his numbers go down in the playoffs, bro.
Now, when you said Mars,
then I'll be wrong. But
when you said better at basketball, so as a better ball handler, what does that lead to? Right, when he's a better transition player, what does that lead to? So, because when you say a better basketball player, this is what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about a guy who handles the basketball. Okay, well, what is that leading to? If you're talking about a guy who's scoring the basketball, okay, well, what is that leading to? We're talking about a dude who cleans glass. If he's a rebounder, what is that empty or does that lead to something? So when I think about, and I want to add to that, when I think about Zion, and you just mentioned in the playoffs, can you imagine if New Orleans, like let's say the playoffs ended today and the Utah Jazz got in the playoffs? Can you imagine Lauri Markkanen trying to deal with Zion in the first round of the playoffs? Like what he would do to him?
For him. He'll be fine against it. I think if he runs against the Memphis Grizzlies with Steven Adams and Jaren Jackson Jr., he's going to struggle. I think if he runs against the Lakers with Anthony Davis, he's going to struggle.
Right.
I just don't think his game is
murdered AD. Hold on. He's already murdered AD.
He did.
AD physically.
In the regular
he gave AD like, no. Listen.
His point is in the playoffs. We haven't seen him in the playoffs.
AD is not physically
strong. That's why it's all a projection for me. My whole opinion of Zion is based on how I think it's going to translate.
He's not physically strong enough to deal with Zion, bro. AD doesn't have the strength or the base to deal with a guy like Zion Williamson.
Hey, Ticket. Has there been players that were good in the regular season and then stunk in the playoffs?
Yeah, but guess what? I'm gonna tell you one thing. And hey, look, you might not respect this, but I'm gonna tell you why. I got 2 questions for y'all. We saw, and y'all might discount this, but I don't. We saw what happened when he played in the tournament. He destroyed everything moving when he was coming out of college. So he got better in the NCAA tournament. And if would have passing the ball more, they wouldn't have lost that early if RJ Barrett wouldn't have been jacking up all those shots. But then we look, didn't he come back and play like in the playoffs and was destroying everything? And they played him limited minutes, and he was so pissed off that they wouldn't play him more minutes. He was getting like 20 and like almost like 13 or 14 minutes. Remember that year?
He's never played in the playoffs.
The play-in. Remember that year? He was or was it? It was one of those. It was in the year when he was arguing about the playing time, and he was trying to get in.
You talking about the bubble?
Remember? And he was coming in. They were playing him limited time. Yeah, and he was murdering dudes.
I'm assuming you're talking about the bubble year, but again, that was the
bubble.
Like
he's never played.
Yeah, but I'm saying
15 games at the end of the season.
No, but wasn't it like the play-in or something like that?
It was like 8 or 10 games, whatever.
Okay. I thought it was like in the play-in, but I just remember they were down the stretch, and he was on a minutes limit. And he was just coming in terrorizing dude. Bro, man, can't nobody mess with Zion. He's in
the regular season. I agree. I think.
No, I'm saying in the playoffs, bro. He's like a Charles Barkley, bro. He's so big and so strong, and his athleticism gets him over the top, bro.
The problem.
If I'm wrong.
Well, that's what I'm saying, Mars. The problem with that logic is that you going off of if he sees these guys or if he sees these guys, it's going to be a completely different matchup in the playoffs. So if he ends up seeing the Clippers in round 1, or he ends up seeing I don't know, Utah in round 1 or something like that.
The teams that he'll eat is Denver and Portland.
So if he ends up seeing Denver or Portland, or I really don't see I really don't see Zion just falling off a cliff in the playoffs, considering what he's done, not just in the regular season, but his game, because his game is suited for the playoffs. We're talking about a bruiser. We're talking about a bruiser who gets to the stripe. He beats guys up, and the whistle is a little bit different in the playoffs. That's why I think he thrive in the playoffs.
He talking about the Denver Nuggets. When Jokic, all you gotta do is play Valanciunas. It ain't like he gonna be guarding Jokic.
Yeah,
No, he said he will play great. He said he playing great.
Yeah, hold on. You think
Jokic
he will?
He said he will play great
against
he
them.
will
Them
play
as a team
great.
he wants
Oh,
to
okay.
play.
No. Well, if most of those teams he's gonna play great against. The only team
I agree.
The only team I say he may look kind of like he may, but then again, he'll smoke Memphis because old boy can't stay out of foul trouble.
It's Memphis and the Lakers are the two teams that kind of. But I don't know if the Lakers
5 months from now, if they're playing the playoffs and Zion Williamson proves me wrong, I'll happily say I'm wrong. I'm just not.
No, stop saying it. The Lakers will be there.
I'm fine. I'm fine with saying I'm wrong when I believe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal to me. If I'm wrong, I want to be wrong about Zion. I hope he's becomes the player that everyone else seems to think he is already.
Hey, bro, but you can take that list. I'm gonna tell you what you can do to take that list, though. You can take Ron.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Put me in the tight zone, Ron. Ron, put me in the tight zone.
Oh my god!
Hey, Mars,
you can't have a tight zone.
What you do? Hey, Mars, this is what The Rock says you do. You take that little list you just had. You ball that summer snitch up. You turn it sideways and stick it straight up your candy ass.
Okay, so what players did I say that was better than Zion that were just out?
Is your BI argument based off of the 6 games that he played last year in the playoffs?
Not really. I mean, I do think that BI's game. Yeah. Okay. Besides Pascal Siakam and Brandon Ingram, what names were just?
DeRozan.
Yeah, I said take DeMar.
Okay.
Then you said
besides DeMar, Pascal Siakam, and Brandon Ingram. What
also,
names did I say that was
I think
wrong?
Based off of what I'm seeing from Trey this year and how poorly he's played in the playoffs as well, I'm also questioning Trey as well.
Okay, that's 4 names. I said
who else? You give me the last like 5 or 7.
I mean LeBron, Jokic, and AD were in the last 5 or 7 names.
That's right. It wasn't in order. My bad. It wasn't in order. Okay.
But I'll just read it through quickly and just tell me when it's outwardly wrong. Luka, Embiid, Giannis, Ja, Steph, Tatum, KD, Donovan Mitchell, Damian Lillard, Devin Booker, Trae Young, you said, Kyrie Irving, Pascal, you already said, Paul George, Anthony Davis, Jaylen Brown, LeBron James, Nikola Jokic, James Harden, Jimmy Butler. What names are outwardly just incorrect?
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. You're the player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.